Finality. Start. It is indeed an occasion because this is a silver jubilee celebration in a sense of convergence of people who are enjoying constitutionally with a very solemn task of recruitment to the services that ultimately serve the public at large. This gathering, this convergence, this group, this brainstorming session would certainly, I am sure, lead to positive results. It will foster coordinated response to our nation evolving and describe, define and fructify its socio-economic landscape. Such a purposeful convergence, such a purposeful gathering, the nature of deliberations would certainly focus on two aspects. One, self audit. Self audit is very difficult, but any organization or individual, if it is kept beyond scrutiny or probe, that is the surest way to slide into ignorance. The degeneration is fast tracked. I am sure you will all, in togetherness, self audit. Also, you will devise mechanisms of way forward advance, way forward stance, way forward methodology, strategy. Some facets of it have been hinted by the Honorable Chief Minister. Undoubtedly, public servants constitute, and it was called. There is some doubt about it, but Sardar Patel, the first Home Minister of this country, has called it a steel frame, but I call it the spinal strength of Indian democracy. I have no doubt that our bureaucracy is so talented it can be transformed provided it does not suffer hiccups from other agencies. Since this is the only convenience that democracy must transform vision of the people, that is sanctified on platforms like Lok Sabha and legislatures into ground reality, this segment has to be only the very best. It cannot afford to be anything but the very best because you are the architects of administrative edifice. You are guardians and joined with the task of being the foundation of our nation's present and future. The constitutional framers were alive to this task, the daunting task, and therefore they created a mechanism. And when the debate took place in the Constituent Assembly, Rajendra Prasad, the chairman of the Constituent Assembly, the first president of India, he had the occasion to reflect, and his vision was very clear, and so clear that it has emerged at the moment as a writing on the wall. What he said, his vision was independent commissions free from executive influence because these would guard against jobbery, nepotism, and favoritism. Jobbery is nothing but robbery of meritocracy. Fortunately, there is emergence of an ecosystem at the moment where transparency and accountability are driven by public policies and also by technological penetration. We are realizing something that had eluded us for long: equality before law. How these twin principles of equality before law, transparency, and accountability in governance can get cutting edged only when recruitment process to the governmental jobs inspires confidence, inspires credibility. Our nation at the moment, friends, pulses with hope and possibility, but there is a huge pressure of mounting expectations. People have a larger idea of expectations. The more you deliver, the more they aspire. That being the situation, the challenge before governance at state and central level can be made positively in public interest only they by having an agency. The public servants who function 24 into 7 with sole purpose serving the public at large, deeply embedded to rule of law stuff.